Hello, how's it going? It's been a long time. It's been a long time. How's it going? Okay, so I'm back. I know it's been a month. I changed careers. I stopped doing sound for a living. But no, my life was pretty intense. And I'm not gonna lie, it takes a lot of me to wake up and do things other than work. But anyways, I'm back. I'm sorry. I left you guys hanging for so long. What is this place? Well, remember guys, I told you I was gonna move? Well, I did move. This is my new place. It looks all rough because this is the garage. It's pretty much in shambles right now. Like all that stuff needs to get organized. Like I have everything packed up. Like not my records are in boxes somewhere there. Yeah, man, I've been working, being pretty hectic. I got sick. I've been sick for months now. I need to go see a doctor about this. But yeah, this is the new studio. I don't know what else to say. It took me a long time to grab the camera again, mainly because I don't know, man. It's just not that easy. Fun and all, but it's not that easy. You have to do it every day, and you have to talk to this thing. Although I appreciate all the comments and all the emails. I got an email from a guy named. Just 1 second, okay. Name was Jonathan. Jonathan Bo. He pretty much asked me a lot of things that I should address. Like he asked a really interesting question. That is, if you're starting out and you want to get an entry level kit, or if you should wait and get a professional kit. Like I mentioned in previous videos, I started doing production stuff with a Zoom H6. But back at school, we were using a Sound Devices 7 series when we got introduced to production sound. So I had an idea of how the pro level stuff worked, but it was just insane. I didn't have that money. I just finished school. I didn't have no money. I was lucky enough to one of the guys that I met at school actually wanted me to do production sound for his feature film, for his first feature film. It was a documentary about a pickup artist. It's called Action to Attraction. I think it's out right now. You can see it online, I think. But anyways, that was a pretty interesting thing. And I had lots of experience previous to that show doing location sound for independent and student films and things like that. Like pretty much everything. And that's the other thing. I didn't want to do production sound when I first graduated school. I wanted to do Foley, right? I don't even know what I wanted to do. All these people kept asking me because I met them at school, right? They kept asking me like, "Hey, you want to do location sound for a short film?" And I was like, "Sure." Like back then, I didn't need gear because the school provided the gear, right? Or different people provided the gear, so it was like a no-brainer. Like I just had to show up, use the equipment that I already know how to use because I went to school and I was using the same equipment, right? So that was a no-brainer. And after that, this guy, he asked me to do this location sound for his project, and I've done it. I've done several short films, and I worked in a previous feature film before that as a boom operator, so I had a pretty good understanding about location sound. So I told him like, sure, let's do it. I was confident enough that I was gonna do something good for this guy because he's my friend, right? So I didn't want to like. I would have not done it if I was not secure about my skills. I wouldn't jump on it. That's another thing you have to like. Sure, take everything, but also be aware of your limitations. Don't chew more than you can swallow. That's another thing. So we finished the project. I was lucky enough that I'm still living at home. Christ sakes, my family, they're really supportive and they help me with rent and things like that. They don't actually charge me for it, although I should start paying. I think it's about time. But I was lucky enough that I could save everything. Everything was just for me. In a way, that was a little bit selfish, but it actually got me to own my own equipment, and that also led to more projects. And now I'm in the position where people called me because somebody mentioned my name or somebody worked with me before, and they know that I own my equipment. He also asked about the treatment. Like this is a pretty big topic. What he was talking about: how to deal with shitty people when they don't care about sound, or when they don't respect your craft or whatever you want to call it. And the mentality I always have about that is just do your job, and then if they don't appreciate it, whatever, man. Like it's at the end of the day, they are the ones hiring you, right? You have the right to walk away and say, you know what, I don't want to work in these conditions. You guys don't appreciate what I'm doing here. But I mean, if you think about it, nobody cares, dude. Like it's just slim the amount of people that actually care about what you're doing. I mean, you have to pick your battles, and then if they don't care about their own projects, do your best. Don't be like, okay, fuck it, they don't care, fuck it. Just do your best, be professional, and if they don't care, man, that's their own problem. It's not your problem. So I've dealt with a lot of people that they completely wouldn't give a rat's ass about sound, and they said that to my face, like, it's okay, man, we'll do ADR, don't worry about it. And I'm like, should I go home? Should I get angry? What should I do, right? What is the right thing to do right now? And I think the right thing to do is never take anything personal, because when you take things personal, that's when you lose, because you let them get through you, and that's a huge mistake. And it has happened to me several times. Like, I get really emotional, when somebody's like, oh, don't worry about it, we fix it in post. Kind of gets me, it's like, fuck, why am I even bothering? What am I doing here, right? But you have to look at it this way. Picture's king. If it looks good, that's all it matters. Sound can be fixed later. That hurts me to say that, but it is true. It is cheaper to do ADR than rent and crew up for another day or for like 20 more minutes to wait for it to be quiet to get clean sound, right? Especially in some of the shows that I worked on, like they're super fast paced, like they do 15-day shooting days and they have to cramp 90 minutes of content. It's insane, like all the locations we worked at and all the things that we have to deal with. Sometimes you just can't, man, you just can't win. And even if the crew is willing to help you out, sometimes you just can't fix the problem and it has to be fixed in post. Some of these people, they have been doing this for years, right? So they know about these things. And when they say things like, oh, don't worry about it, we'll fix it later, don't take it personal and just let it slide, and move on. Try to fix it in the next take, or I don't know, try to do something. Just don't get stuck in that first. Don't worry about it. We don't care about sound, or don't worry about. Yeah, that's my tip, man. Also, another thing, people get stressed out on set, dude. Like I said earlier, don't take anything personal. And I think like I'm just being rambling about things, so let me know if this was clear or not. So to answer your question, my man, Jonathan, hopefully he's watching. Hopefully he didn't unsubscribe because I didn't post anything for a month. And I would have. Yeah, dude, just keep grinding, man. And I would suggest if you need the money, keep doing the PA work and try to talk to the sound guys, like some of them are actually pretty cool, man. Like, there's always Facebook groups like, okay, I'm gonna write a reply for you. I'm sorry I didn't do it. I was actually pretty cramped with work. September 10th. And I think this is also gonna help somebody. Like I mentioned before, I'm not an expert. I've been doing this for what, 3 years? 4? 3? I don't even know, man. Because I graduated 2015, 16, 17. I don't know, man. I've been doing this for a couple years only, so I'm no expert. Keep grinding, keep working. I would suggest go for the big equipment always. I just wanted to catch up with all of you guys. I'm gonna be uploading episode 20th soon. I'm still editing, catching up with all the things. I got a couple videos coming. Lots of videos coming, dude. Lots of things coming. Hopefully you guys still remember me. This is my quick video update. It's just a little update, because I need to let you know, guys, what's going on. I'm not dead. I haven't quit. And I will see you guys around. Peace.